What's up, everybody? Welcome back to It's Just Plastic. My name is Hound. You've seen the thumbnail. You know what fighting armor figure I'm reviewing today. That's right. I got the brand new Marvel fighting armor Captain America Sam Wilson. That's right. This is by Sentinel Toys. Such a cool figure. Well, on the back here it says D4 Toys Company. Did I get a knockoff? No, I didn't. I'm telling you, it's by Sentinel. It doesn't say Sentinel anywhere on here. Yes, it does. It says Sentinel. It says Sentinel right there. See? Anyways, there he is. Such a cool figure. I cannot wait to open this one up. I don't know where I'm going to put him. Like my Spider-Man collection, I have ran out of room for Sam Wilson cap. Look at that. That is such a cool figure. Oh, that is such a cool picture. Man. I have pretty much all of these figures. I think the only ones I'm missing is like Loki and Thor. I mean, there's the back of the box. I think Wolverine is the only other one I'm missing. And there's like 2 different Deadpools. I only got one Deadpool. There's the side of the box. But man, I like these figures. They're pretty much all the same. They come with a few different accessories. Like Iron Man was like the poster child for this. You know, it was like the original cookie cutter. They made that one. And then Iron Spider had a couple extra. He had like the legs. And then Cap came with his shield. So it's like they kept spawning it. Deadpool came with his pistols and his swords. And, you know, I mean, it's really a cool idea. I just wish they would keep making the difference for all of them. And it seems like they are. So it's a great idea. You know, it was kind of the same way with the SH Figuarts Tack-On series, or Tech-On, not Tack-On, Tech-On. Those were really great. They had their different vibe, but that line... Iron Man was really cool, Cap was really cool, and then they did like a Venom Wolverine, and then nothing else ever happened. They were supposed to do a Spider-Man, look really good. But anyways, I think fighting armor and the Sentinels line is still doing really good. I wish they would pick it up and maybe release a couple extra, because right now we're going to have 10 figures released. Maybe 15 figures released, and we're going to be like 2027 by the time we get 15 figures released. I mean, it's a pretty slow process right now. But they do look good. Check them out. Big Bad Toy Store's got a bunch of them. Entertainment Earth's got some. Yeah, go check it out, all right? All right, let's go ahead and flip the camera. Let's get into it. So I just want to show you how they come. See, everything comes set up like this. There's nothing, looks like there's another piece in the back. So there's your base that he comes with, and they'll plug in. I'll show you where that plugs in, because it has a couple different methods of plugging in. Then you got Redbird and the shield, but everything comes in tucked and nice and neat. You get this cool instruction manual, so it shows everything. I'm not going to get into the instruction manual. This figure doesn't really need to, but just wanted to show y'all how they come. So there's fighting armor Cap Sam Wilson on the table with all his accessories. So one thing I want to show you first is the stand. So you have to take this stand. So you got to slide. So you got to slide this piece off. Slide that off. And you got all these little pieces like this. This is the base, obviously. So you can plug it into the corners. So it doesn't really work the greatest in the corners, but you can plug it into the corners. Or see how they have little pegs down here? You can push it up with your thumb, or your finger, whatever, tool, whatever you want to use. Take that off. Then you stick the end through there like that. And you kind of have to position it in the middle there, because now you got to slide this piece back on. It's not the easiest little thing to do, but once you get it, it's great. And then you just slide it on there. There's a correct side to slide it on, so you'll see the gap. But once you get it in there, now you can turn this, and you can slide it down. Yeah, you have to be careful with those little pieces right there. So you may have to move it over or back. So you got to kind of decide which way you want it. It's not the best system in the world, but it works. So one of the things, and I will show you here in a minute, but you get these little grippy things, or this little claw. I don't care for the claw. There's another option, and I will show you that once I start going over the figure. Okay, so let's start with Redbird. Redbird looks so cool. Man, he has a plug, and I'm going to guess that's a crappy thing because that goes to the other piece I was going to show you here in a second, which I will, and we'll see if Redbird plugs in there. But I think Redbird looks really cool. Comes with 3 sets of hands. You got like a wide out hand or a pulsar shooting hand. Because remember, this is Iron Man as Falcon, or Falcon as Iron Man, whatever. There's your closed fists. Oh, no, that's a holding hand. Excuse me, holding hand. Let's go over the shield. So the shield is really cool because it comes with this. So you can kind of make it where he looks like he's throwing it. Like that. Or you can tuck it in like that and make it look like he's got it, you know, protecting himself like he normally does. I think it's kind of a neat idea. This is very shiny, but this rotates here. You get back and forth here. You get this swivel right here. This swivel has an extra little piece on the inside here. Sorry, it's hard to see, especially with all the reflective surfaces and everything. And then you get this piece right here with the handle. So lots of maneuverability. You don't have to worry about the star being upside down or, you know, in the middle. Like sometimes it drives me crazy when it's like that. I don't know. I like the up and down star, so you can kind of adjust it if you need to. Because that's the way I do it, because it drives me nuts if it's not. And here's the wings. Not a lot of articulation to the wings. That's kind of a letdown. There's your articulation. That is a straight up bummer that they gave us one swivel hinge. Okay. They did give us a little swivel here. Swivel here at the plug-in for the backpack, or plug into the back. Yeah. They look cool though. You know, this is going to be one of those like super excited to have because I've been waiting for this one. But let's go ahead and get into the figure itself. The goggles on an Iron Man head seem a little bit redundant. You can even see the Iron Man eyes underneath. See? So if it's an Iron Man helmet, why does it need space goggles or goggles of any kind? Iron Man didn't need goggles. I know, it's the look. That's kind of goofy to me, but okay. Still looks really cool. Don't think too much into it. I like the look. Definitely more MCU style. No, this is definitely more. I think it's definitely has a touch of the MCU style and the comic book style in this figure. I can see both. I was going to say more MCU, but man, there's a lot of comic book touches to it too. So really cool, guys. I'm sorry, but if you don't like Captain America, you don't like Sam Wilson, whatever, you know, you can have your own opinion, but I think this looks killer. There's Redbird all tucked back up in there. All right, we'll get into our articulation, and then I'll show you the other hookup, and then I'll show you the hookup to the backpack. So articulation, head, down, up. Look at that. That's what we're looking for Marvel, like Legends. Look at that. He can actually fly and look forward while he's flying. Like, that's so cool. Look at the swivel in there. Look at that swivel. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Shoulders. Just be careful with the swivel because you may knock that off. It does have a shoulder swivel in here. That's how I knocked off this back piece. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He has ball swivel, but he also has like it's like a slitted one. Slitted. Anyways, this got good articulation. It can move all over the place. Ab crunch, really good. Back, upper torso swivel, waist shimmy, side to side. So you can drop the legs down. If last time I remember, yeah, drop the legs down. You can get more out to the side, but that kind of gives you an idea of how it looks. And then you can tuck it back up there once you get the look you want or the position. Double jointed, pinless, double jointed knees. There's no pins or anything like that. I don't know why I said that. And then you get these weird ankle rockers, but you can get side to side. You get this little piece you may have to move out of the way from time to time to kind of make it look good. But yeah, that gives you the gist. And a toe crunch is the last thing. Ow, that just pinched me. Be careful, don't pinch yourself. There's the bottom of the boot. That's pretty cool looking. All right, so one of the things I wanted to show you was the other piece to the stand. So you can take this little claw off that does not work whatsoever, and you can plug it right here into this back. So that's the way I would go. It doesn't give you a lot to work off of, but you can get a flight pose out of it. I know that's kind of sideways, but you can get a flight pose out of him and stuff. So something to think about. Now, one thing I wanted to see with this would be different, is, yep, Redbird does fit on top of there. So if you didn't want to use it, you could use that to let Redbird be in flight. All right, let's show you how these plug in the back. So take that off, and you can just use your finger right there. Take that off. And then Redbird's got to come out of there if you want to display Redbird. If you didn't want to display, because Redbird will come out, but if you wanted to leave him in, I'm sure you can. I think I may take him out because I want to try to figure out a way to display him, but right now, so you got two plugins. You got two plugins. Pretty simple. And there he is. Yeah, it's so shiny. I can't. There you go. So he can kind of make a little bit of a, see, he pops out if you go too much. But if you just want a good flight pose, something to that effect. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping for a little better off some of the articulation. Not really articulation, but I was hoping for another piece that would connect to the stand to have Redbird and him together. That'd have been really cool, but you know, hey, it is what it is. I still love these figures. I still stand by them. If you haven't got them, check them out. I don't know what else to tell you. They do have their flaws, but all the figures have their flaws. So, also, they're made out of ABS plastic and die-cast metal. They're a mixture. I did to tell you that. You guys take care. Have a good one. Remember, it's just plastic.